Who are the lovers? Well, in this series, we take a look at these individual tarot cards to understand their specific meanings and messages. My name is Crow. It's lovely to have you here today. And to answer my initial question, well, the answer is, as always, you, me, and everybody else. The psyche can be divided infinite ways, but we use the Major Arcana, these 22 divisions, because they also show the journey of the soul, the development of consciousness. Now, we have travelled quite a few cards down the Major Arcana so far. This is number 6, the 7th card in the series, the Lovers. We can see a naked man and a naked woman standing in what is quite obviously the Garden of Eden, and above them an angel in the clouds and golden light. There's a mountain behind them as well, and a river. And of course, the old serpent on the tree on the right there. The Lovers card. So where have we been? We have looked across many different cards, and we've just come from the marriage of the conscious and the subconscious with the Hierophant, this stepping into divine authority. Now the Lovers, it's quite a classical way of showing a relationship, isn't it? You have your marriage and then you have the lovemaking. In the modern day, often it's the other way around. Not always, but in this particular instance, we are now looking at the true union, the bonding of the two. So, let's take a look at some of the major points here. Now, the first thing to notice is the man is looking at the woman, and the woman is looking at the angel. And this is showing the relationship of the mind. We've got the conscious mind is projecting onto the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind is in communion with the higher mind, the union of the two. All states already exist in the higher mind. Everything that you can imagine is already in existence. There is no division in the higher mind. All is one. Now, the subconscious is in union with this all, and so knows all things. And this is why she's standing by the tree of knowledge, often called the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Good and evil because we are distinguishing between states. The concept of good and evil is a very interesting one. We won't get into it today, but in terms of the personal perspective, good and evil refers to what aligns with your desire. Let's say I want to become world's strongest man. Well, good in this respect would be if I went to the gym every day and put on a lot of muscle, and bad would be if I sat around and watched Netflix all day long. But if my desire was to watch every single show ever created, well then it would be good to sit and watch Netflix all day long, and it would be bad to spend my time at the gym. So you can start to see the division is all about the distinction from the conscious mind. The conscious mind is choosing what to fill life with, and this is why the conscious mind is standing by the tree of life, this fiery tree, this tree of passion. The conscious mind is determining what the life will be filled with, and the subconscious mind therefore knows which fruit to select. The serpent here is quite interesting. It is representing this knowledge, this wisdom, this transformation. A snake sheds its skin, becomes a new form. And so at any moment you can shed your old skin and take on a new form. All dependent on what your conscious mind is selecting. Now, there is quite obviously the phallic image of the mountain behind, and this is, again, with the nakedness here, this is all about this union of two, and this is where we come to the word lovers. The making of love, the bond that is being formed between the conscious and the subconscious. When you love something, you are intrinsically bound with it. You're deepening the connection. You're fusing with it. It is truly important to you. And so this connection we're having here between the conscious and the subconscious, you are falling in love with the state you desire. You are embodying it. You're falling in love with yourself. And the conscious and the subconscious come together in this divine union, this lovemaking to create the state, to create what is desired. Now, there is another point to note with the nakedness here. So we obviously both are in the nude. They're both innocent. They're both innocent of moral judgment. They're both innocent of greater experiences. All that matters is where they are and who they are and what they're doing. They don't have to be focusing on everything else. The angel is doing that. The angel is already aware of everything else. This angel in purple, this royal. I love the hairstyle as well. There's this radiance of energy seeming to be erupting from the angel, as it is in tune with all things here and now. And there is a distinction between the two, because the angel is above the clouds. It is above the clouds of the self. The conscious and the subconscious are really an illusion as well at the end of the day. Such as, if we take a look at my protrusion here, it is an illusion to say that there is a hand and a forearm. Really, they're one component of the whole, aren't they? They are one extension of self. And that's really what's going on here, is the conscious and the subconscious mind are extensions of the one, of the all. But through that illusion, we can now experience all these lovely states. We can experience creation. We can experience any state we desire to embody. For what reason as well? For what reason are we doing this? And it comes back to love. We're doing this because we're so in love with existence that we just want to experience it for the joy of it. To fall in love with a new state, with a new expression, over and over and over again, to infinity. And this comes back to the tree of life, this tree of passion. The passion is directing what state we want to embody. And we embody it, and then we want to embody another state, and we keep moving between them. Now, in some paths, it is about letting go of desire and ascending above it, and becoming the angel once again, where you are in all states. And that's fine, you can take that path. But here with the lovers, we are now looking at what we can do in the lower parts of mind, how to experience the states and really enjoy them. Good or bad, beautiful or ugly. We get to experience whatever state we want, sweet or bitter. If all states already exist within the all, then there is no judgment for choosing any state. It is your personal preference. Would you like to be in the state of poverty? Would you like to be in the state of wealth? The choice is yours. Would you like to be in the state of a fulfilling relationship or one of abuse? The choice is yours. I think, though, it's all about discovering the balance between the sweet and the sour. If a cake is too sweet, you stop wanting to eat it. But with just the right balance, you can keep enjoying it for a much longer period. And this is why we are trying all these different states. Like trying on new garments. And again, maybe this is another reason why they're naked. Because they are stateless in effect. And they can take on any new state, any new garment, any new persona they want. In Jungian psychology, we talk a lot about the persona, about this mask we wear. And this mask can be changed at any moment. We aren't the mask, we are the one wearing the mask. And what mask would you like to choose? It all comes back to this union of the two. The subconscious mind, she has all the fruit there, all the different options. The snake can change its skin at any moment, and the conscious mind gets to choose. But the conscious mind has to be committed, has to fall in love with the state, to truly embody it. It isn't about a longing. It is about embracing, an embrace of love. That's the way to view your conscious and subconscious mind, I think. And I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you very much for being here. If you'd like me to explain any particular cards, or are there any readings you'd like me to do, please leave a comment down below. If you'd like a private reading, you can find the link to that in the description. Take care, and I'll see you next time.